when you hit rock bottom, you can either be a basketball or a rock. A rock obviously shatters. A basketball absorbs the energy, deforms momentarily, and then skyrockets into something way further than rock bottom.
Right.
And so, and I was very lucky in my life that when I hit rock bottom, at first I hit it like a rock, and I skidded along a couple times like a rock. And then when a couple of these resources came, I punched it like a basketball.
Love it. I love that analogy. Never heard that before. I like that. Yeah.
And so that's kind of how I see the rock bottom, and it comes back to this one poignant moment that I'll never forget. I was driving down Fanshawe Road in London, Ontario, 2:00 in the morning, and I was driving out to Sobeys to get some kind of shitty food just to self-medicate. Depressed, it was up late at night, I was feeling awful, just, every negative emotion you could imagine, and the only medication that I had was I'm going to go and numb myself with food. Ice cream, donuts, cookies, anything sugary that I can just, obliterate myself to go into sleep and not thinking. And I remember driving down the road 2:00 in the morning and thinking, if I just turn the wheel a little bit this way or that way, I could either go into a tree or into some of these rare but oncoming headlights. And I remember having that thought, and when I had that thought, I remember I could just picture my family, and I could just picture the pain of my family having to, not clean up the pieces physically, but emotionally clean up the pieces and go on and know that it's a pain they'll never be able to outlive, that they couldn't do anything for me, that I had to do the thing that I was going to do, and that's what I did. And there was this feeling, I struggled to call it a voice, because it was more like a feeling that said, what you're going through right now is not just for you. Somebody somewhere at some point down the line that you haven't even met is going to need you to have been through this shitty moment and survive this shitty moment so that you can still be alive and present with the knowledge of this moment to help them then. Don't turn the wheel. And that was, I'll never forget that one moment, because it's the closest I came to killing myself, and I could have in 5 seconds. And so that sets the backdrop for me for a lot of now what's my passion. I'm obsessed with doing what I'm doing right now. I can do it 16 hours a day and not feel like I have to do it. Like I'm built for this, I'm made for this, I'm young, I've got energy, like let me at it, coach, kind of thing. Because all of that to me is like, where are the people that I'm supposed to help? I'm ready. I'm coming. Hold on.